The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here on a Thursday night. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Street, ready.
They'll go again with Hall. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. They go play action with Wilson. That one caught by Smith. Down the left sideline. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The extra point is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. And some movement right away. This crowd making its presence felt early. From the gun, Jackson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Another run here with Paul. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting on. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Now, Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain there of 13 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Back deep, Anthony Gould. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Wilson to throw. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Browns move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Jackson out of the pistol. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
2nd down, Jackson. He finds Goodwin, and they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. In motion comes Walker. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The 1st quarter has come to an end. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Eagles.
They'll stay on the ground. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. Second and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are back in this one. It's 17-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the give, it's Hall. That's powerful running, lowers the shoulder, and picks up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Cut 19.
Play action. It's Wilson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Let's go now.
3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that play fake. They were in a race to the quarterback.
At their own 43-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, He ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Jackson looking to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On the return is Gould. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Wilson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 42-yard line.
Play action. Now, Wilson. There's the big tight end Fant. And he will go all the way. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Browns. Well that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jackson. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
On play action, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Quickly into the hands of Chase. Down to the 10. He is in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cleveland. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Great. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10. Pistol formation with Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Hey, report! Report!
In the pistol, Jackson ready. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Lamar going to work from the pistol. In trouble, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Third and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Now, Jackson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
They bring Chase in motion. Go. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
19 Lions.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Browns 31, Eagles 7.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hey, offensive line.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making. And I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Jackson now on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
13.
From the gun, Jackson. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jackson and the offense trying to get two more here. Back to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. He'll take it at the 12. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Wilson. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. With the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
The kicker on for the point after.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 26-yard line.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Wilson to the left side, caught by Chase. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Buffalo 18.
On 2nd down, Wilson. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Come on, set. 70 range.
To throw again is Wilson. He gets that to his big target back. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A give. Here's Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They go play action now. Wilson, he's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Anthony Gould. Touchdown, Browns. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown pass is thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The extra point is good. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. First and 10.
Hey, middle. Hey!
Now it's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
No, we changed it. Sit up.
On first and 10, Jackson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Again, it's Jackson. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point, up and good. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. It's first down, and it's Paul. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. They bring Chase in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The PAT, up and good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
2nd down. Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And that'll set up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's taken in. Whoa. And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. Jackson up top again. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Tight end going in motion here. Play action now. Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On second down, they run the counter. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Hey, Alpha, it's what? 180. 180. It's up. It's up.
Throwing Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Yeah. Hey, report.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Now it is 1st and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Jackson now on 2nd down. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Okay, ready? 7 Pirates. Let's go. 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70. Go.
They'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. This one complete right side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the 4th quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw him the ball. And for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
They will run it over center with Hall. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
Set up. 18 ready. Ready?
From the gun, it's Wilson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those 3rd down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish?
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes